For every pound spent in England, in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland they get up to 35% more. Research has revealed England is the highest taxed country in the United Kingdom. Since the 1890s and the 1970s, citizens in Scotland are enjoying free benefits. Free care for the elderly. Many elderly are forced to sell their homes in England. Free university tuition. England students pay up to £9,000 annually. Some free anti-cancer drugs and treatments worth thousands are too expensive for England. EMA allowance worth £1,560, scrapped only in England. Free prescriptions worth £7.40 each. Free parking at NHS hospitals. Free milk and school meals. No toll charging of road crossings anywhere in Scotland, yet for example the M25 Dartford crossing are still charging motorists and causing pollution. Water meters are compulsory for home moves only in England. Cuts to services like libraries affect mainly England only. A citizen of England is worth up to 25 to 35% less than a Scottish, Welsh or Northern Ireland citizen. We are demanding equal spending and free benefits for England or a cut in Scottish, Welsh and Northern Ireland's funding to England's levels. We are all supposed to be a united kingdom. Every resident of England and the UK, be they Scottish, Welsh, Irish or English, has a duty to sign this petition. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian or mixed race or European even. If you're a resident of the UK, you have a moral duty to sign this petition. This is part of Fairness for England campaign 2012. Please click the link below or go to Google, Yahoo or Bing and type Fairness for England petition or petition 23618. This petition has just gone on the UK government's website to get a debate in Parliament and action by the Treasury for equal rights and benefits for England or a cut in funding to Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland to England's level. A citizen of England is worth up to 25 to 35% less than a Scottish, Welsh or Irish citizen. For every pound spent in England, in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland they get up to 35% more. But don't take my word for it. Go on the Treasury's website or the Taxpayers Alliance or look up Barnett formula on Wikipedia. Since 1888, under the Goshen formula, Scotland has been funded up to 25% more per head. Since the 1970s, under the Barnett formula, this was increased. We are not a united kingdom, as everyone in England is treated as second class and second rate. So if you're a student now or in the next few years, you're leaving school, you're going to university, a 3 or 4 year degree course, £9,000 a year, plus your accommodation, plus your living expenses, you could be looking at spending anywhere up to £50,000 over that period of time. Yet in Scotland or Wales, it's free. Doesn't seem fair, does it? If you're dying of cancer, you're better off dying in Scotland really, because the more expensive drugs and treatments for cancer are free in Scotland. Get looked after. In England, sadly, not free. If you're on 3 or 4 prescriptions, every time you go to the chemist in England, that's costing you £30. If you're in Scotland or Wales, free. Doesn't seem fair, does it? And what about the elderly? In Scotland, care homes for the elderly are completely free. Sadly, in England, if your elderly relatives need to go into a care home, you have to sell their home in order to pay for it. Unless, of course, they're already extremely rich and have the funding themselves. How many of us do? Doesn't seem fair, does it? The media and the MPs won't discuss this, as most have links to outside England and the establishment. But our schools, hospitals, public services and roads will suffer even more over the coming years. Please do the right thing for our children and for our elderly. Spare 2 minutes and sign the petition. Thank you.